Hello everyone. Today we are going to study problem solving. In our daily life, we may face problems through different activities. So, what's meant here by a problem? First, you should know that by the end of this lesson, you should be able to recognize the definition of the problem and problem solving, and list the problem solving stages in order, and identify each step in problem solving steps. Well, the problem can be defined as a situation that requires a solution, or we can say that it's the objective or specific output that we want to achieve or attain through a sequence of steps and activities and specific input. Well, fixing a cup of tea is a problem. Studying for an exam is also a problem. Well, baking a cake is a problem where the available input here are the ingredients such as eggs, milk, sugar, and so on. The cake should be baked through certain procedures and activities that should be done sequentially. Any mistake happens by doing one procedure before the other results in an unsuitable cake. Well, I wish you could differentiate between the problem and problem solving. As we can see, that problem solving is the steps, activities, and processes to be done to reach an output or objective. But as we said before, the problem is the situation that requires a solution. So let's watch this video. Let's focus on problem-solving techniques using the computer and start with problem-solving stages. Stage number 1 is problem definition. As we can see, problem definition implies the identification of required outputs, available inputs, and arithmetic and logical operations to be executed. Let's move to stage number 2. Performing step-by-step instructions, which is the algorithm, to solve a problem. The algorithm is defined as a group of logically arranged procedures to be executed to attain a goal or a specific output out of specific inputs. The algorithm is represented by drawing flowcharts that will be explained later in this chapter. Well, now we are in stage number 3, which is called program design. After writing the algorithm and drawing its equivalent flowchart in step number 2, we are going now to use the computer to translate this flowchart into its equivalent programming languages. We are going to write a true code, not an algorithm. We are going to use Visual Basic.NET programming language. Stage number 4, program testing. While writing the program, we unintentionally make some mistakes, like writing a minus sign instead of plus. We can detect errors unless we begin entering data to the program with previously known results to compare the results of the current program to those of the well-known results. Therefore, we check the errors and debug them. Now let's move to the 5th and last stage, which is program documentation. In this stage, we write down all the steps taken for solving the problem that include given input, required output, plan for solving the problem, which is the algorithm in our case, the drawn flowchart, the programming language used for coding and instructions, date of last modification of the program, and people who are involved in the program development process to have the program documented to go back for feedback and correction. The documentation is useful when more than one person participates in writing or modifying the program. Next lesson, we are going to explain what is a flowchart and how to draw it.